am back with another review. I'm trying to move so um the light doesn't really reflect on the tree hut part. So I am gonna go over Tree Hut Tropical Glow Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter. So if you remember, I recently posted a video on Tree Hut for the body scrub in a lavender scent. I actually bought another one, but it's in a different scent, but I haven't used it yet. So you guys are gonna get a review on that product later on, but you guys will know. I'll get a quick update on that one as well. And just a quick background. I actually never used Tree Hut until I think it was like towards the end of 2019. I also mentioned this in the scrub video, and this is just in case for those who have not watched that video yet. In 2019, I remember I bought like certain products from Ulta. Again, I'm not sponsored by Ulta. No, I'm sponsored by Tree Hut. So I believe you were supposed to purchase like $40 worth of products or something like that. I believe it was 40, and then you were able to get either like a whole bag full of products for free. Obviously you're paying $40, but it was for free. I think they were trying to um give those products away, so like the like once the customers try it, so the sales will eventually increase when they use and stuff like that. So they have one for hair care and one for skincare. So I decided to go for skincare because that's when I kind of started being a little bit more, well, I should be skeptical about both my skin and my hair, but I felt like I always try different skincare products anyways, and I would know when I get a negative reaction. I would just stop using it. um but as for my hair, I feel like I don't want to damage it more because um it's already dry and it's color treated. So I could possibly have went for the hair treatment. I hope they come back with something like that again so I can use the hair care bags. But I decided to go for the skincare, and they had one of the company products that were in there was the tree. I believe it was body butter. What am I even saying? Body butter product at the time, and the consistency of it, of this particular product is pretty thick. Since it's whipped, it's not like thick like butter itself, but it kind of gives you the idea that it's on the thicker side, unlike how a regular more body moisturizer would be, which is more like almost like a water, I want to say like water consistency, but it's still, the consistency is almost like water type. It's basically liquidy. In this case it's not. If it wasn't whipped, then it would be a little bit more thicker than the whipped ones if it was like a regular body butter. But I actually do like both the whipped body butter and the regular body butter. And now, in terms of nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. I didn't like how, how sometimes when you take certain parts closer to your nose, it just hits you in the face like, what the hell was this? It was nothing like that. Like I mentioned, it does have shea butter. I don't want to pronounce whatever that butter is, pistachio and guarana extracts, I believe. So yeah, there was like no negative scent. It was really, really, really mild. I do like the packaging. I not going, yeah, the packaging is nice itself. I know some people are not into these type of packagings. I personally don't mind whatever the packaging is, as long as the product itself is nice. You have to apply to the skin and massage thoroughly. I didn't go too crazy with the massaging part. It is long lasting, lightweight hydration. Now it is true, in terms of my review, that it is long lasting, it is lightweight, and it does hydrate the skin. And the reason why I like that is because I don't want my skin to feel a certain type of way where it's just, like it becomes too glossy or anything like that. Where it's just like you're kind of like rubbing your hand, it just like, your skin becomes slippery. um Body wise, I don't mind. But the thing is that once I wear clothes, I don't want that feeling that, the shirt is sticking to your body. So once you put it on, skin kind of like absorbs it for hydration. So that's something I really like, even though it's, body butter, so when you think of it, you just like it's gonna stay on top of your skin, which is not really the case in this situation. And I normally do realize that like later in the day my skin still feels hydrated and still feels smooth and it's not dry. Now if your skin is on the drier end or is normal, I would recommend a body butter, like shea body butter. Now obviously if you're allergic to it, that's a whole different story. Don't use it. Now if you have oily skin, I would recommend to at least try and test patch to see how, I want to say how, well obviously for anybody to try do a test patch to see how your body will react to it. But for oily skin, I just want you guys to see how your skin will look and feel, because I know like oily is way harder to, like when it comes to skincare for oily skin, it's a lot harder, especially since oily skin does produce a lot more sebum. I think that's how it's pronounced, and that causes a lot more breakouts, a lot more blackheads. Yes, I know I do have blackheads on my nose, like a lot of them. Because I kind of like have a, I don't know if I would consider this a T zone. Um, but I feel like my skin, like my nose, is a little bit more oilier. Is somewhat oilier than, and the rest of my face is like dry. But I did notice that it did work out for my nose anyways. So this is why I was saying, just like kind of like test patch it to see how it's gonna work on your face. Now let's say if your sister has it, your brother, whoever has it, if they have it, just I know they're gonna argue, but like, quick little sample to see how it is. Um and from there you'll know, and you can go and buy your own, I guess. Um so yeah, I want the oily skin people to definitely see how the body butter will react to their skin. Now, the other thing I do like about this is that this is really helpful if you're gonna apply makeup on your face, or like like I know sometimes you do like the um body makeup. So this definitely helps as well. I do apply it on my face as well, for especially when it comes to makeup. I do notice that you don't, like in general, if your skincare is on point and your skin, because when you do a good skincare routine, your skin will feel hydrated, and that will mean you don't necessarily need a primer, and the foundation will still glide on flawlessly. And they always say the foundation is the base of the makeup. If the foundation is correct, then everything else will just go with the flow. If it isn't, then it's not. However, sometimes they don't tell you that in order to have amazing foundation applied, you need to have amazing skincare on place, because dry skin like me is an issue if we don't apply something at the bottom before the foundation, to make sure that it doesn't end up looking really dry in certain areas, like it's not even blended out. I have been through that phase because I don't know, my skin type all of a sudden just went from normal to dry. And that's the only reason why primers came out, I feel like, because a lot of people would take advantage of it, or the company actually take advantage of them. So make sure you have a great skincare routine, so like that primers will not be necessary, and that's like one less product you're purchasing, honestly speaking. And that money you can either invest, save, or spend it on something else, I guess. um so that being said, I actually do feel like the body butter would be amazing recommendation to use as the final moisturizer, and then the foundation will go up. And trust me, you will not necessarily need any kind of primer at all for this. And when it comes to the Tropic Glow itself, yes, I do feel, because of the hydration, how your skin get hydrated, you do see the glow in your, especially in the face, the neck. You do see the glow. I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing. I loved it. I am definitely, I do have other lotions right now, so I am going to finish those first, and then I'm going to go back and get this particular product because I actually love this. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but I definitely recommend this because how my body will start looking. It's pretty amazing. And for once, like for like a small amount will actually do a good decent amount. So it did last me, like normally this bucket would this, I don't know why I call it a bucket, but this like would last not extremely long, but this actually lasts me a pretty decent amount. I'm not gonna lie. So other than that, do let me know what you guys want me to try out. I will look into it. Other than that, I'll be linking both my Instagram pages down below. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.